Hey everyone, I'm Fred Tolan with INVISIO, and this is another in a series of online videos that will spotlight our tactical communications and hearing protection products, as well as provide tips and tricks for the users. In this episode, we'll be covering a headset from Raycal Acoustics, part of the INVISIO group, who provides solutions for extreme high noise environments. This headset is the RA5100. The RA5100 is the first headset to provide optimal protection for both on-foot and in-vehicle missions. This is accomplished through its core digital technology, ensuring excellent speech intelligibility and market-leading active noise reduction, or ANR as we'll refer to it from here on out. ANR detects incoming sound waves, inverts them electronically, and then replays the waves so they cancel each other out. With ANR, you're looking at a high attenuation of 30 decibel SNR. With the RA5100's ANR and an inner earplug, this hearing protection can go as high as 41 decibel SNR. It also provides excellent situational awareness with adjustable volume and digital compression of high noises like gunfire and explosions. With our ability to update new features via software upgrades, we can extend the service life of your product and lower the total cost of ownership. The RA5100 meets all MIL standards, weighs in at 448 grams, is 1 meter submersible, and can have internal power with a AA battery if needed. Otherwise, it will be powered by connected comms. So let's go ahead and look at the headset. You can see it has a slim headband that fits under ballistic helmets, as well as helmet-compatible profiled ear cups. This ear cup shape also enables unobstructed cheek-to-stock weld when firing weapons. It also has cable retainer clips that will help you manage your cables. Once you've donned the headset, you can just pull down or push up on both the ear cups and find the right size. Looking at the boom mic, you can see it's detachable, so it can be switched to either side depending on your needs. This particular headset is in the right side boom configuration. If I want to swap this out, the first thing I need to do is go to the boom mic. It's got a little arrow on the bottom with a tab and it's facing down. We want to rotate that 90 degrees away from the ear cup, and then with firm pressure, pull out the boom mic. On the other side is the blanking plug. This is just used to keep unwanted particles from getting inside your headset. We're going to do the same thing we did with the boom mic. We're going to rotate that tab 90 degrees away from the cup, and then we're going to put our fingers in the little grooves to remove the blanking plug. I can now take the boom mic, insert it in the left side, and then move it into the locking position where the arrow tab faces down. Repeat the process with the blanking plug, inserting it, rotating it 90 degrees so it locks in position. On the actual boom mic, there is a talk tab, and this is going to allow you to ensure that the mic is facing the right way when you're wearing it. When you're using this, you want to have the mic as close to your mouth as possible so your comms go through clear. It also has a windscreen over the microphone. This can be replaced. All you're going to do is take this rubber O-ring, remove it from the windscreen, take off your old windscreen, put the new one on, replace the O-ring. On the sides of the headset, there's also windscreens. These are for the hear-through mics. Now our headset has hear-through mics on the sides as opposed to on the front like other headsets. This allows the sound to come in the way you would hear things with your ears from the sides. These can also be replaced. Just take off the old one, take a new one, remove the adhesive backing, and then press firmly to get them into place. So let's go ahead and take a look at the right ear cup. We can see it has the battery compartment. I mentioned earlier that this can be powered by a AA battery, so that's where we put it. You just want to unscrew the cap, insert your battery flat side first, and screw the cap back on. Using a standard AA battery will provide about 50 hours of operation, and when the battery level gets to about 30%, you're going to get a warning from the headset in the form of 3 beeps repeated every 20 minutes. Once you hear that, you should switch out the battery as soon as possible. If we were powering the headset with a battery, we'd want to push the power button to turn on the hear-through. Just a quick press, you'll get a beep and it will be on. If no down lead's connected, you're going to get 2 more louder beeps, and that's just to let you know that's the case. Using the same power button, I can swap between hear-through and ANR modes. They work independently, so if you need to be aware of your surroundings and have a face-to-face conversation, you'd want the hear-through mode. If you were in an extreme loud noise environment, like a loud rumbling vehicle, and you didn't need situational awareness, you'd want to be in ANR mode and communicate through your connected device. To power it off, I just need to press and hold the power button, and I'll get 3 descending beeps as it turns off. If I'm not using the battery and connecting into an external power source, like a radio or intercom, I just need to turn that device on, and the headset will power up. In either case, once the headset's powered, we can make some adjustments to the level of our hear-through and received audio utilizing the volume buttons, which are located right under the power button. The RA5100 has 4 levels of hear-through. The default setting when you power on your headset for the first time is natural hearing. In this mode, you'll hear things pretty much the same way as if you weren't wearing a headset at all. From here, I can press and release the bottom button, or the minus sign. I'll get a low-pitch beep, and things should get quieter. I've just reduced my situation awareness by 6 decibels. This is comfort mode. Comfort hearing can be used in noisy vehicles or environments to reduce noise exposure and prevent fatigue. If I press the volume control with the plus sign, I'll get a higher pitch beep and it will go back to natural hearing. I can press it again, getting an even higher pitch beep, and the headset will go into enhanced hearing. This provides a gain of 6 decibels, allowing you to hear things you wouldn't normally be able to hear. I can then take it a step further, pressing the volume up button again, receiving the highest pitch beep, and go into extra enhanced hearing. The setting has a gain of 12 decibels, extending your ability to hear things even more. Whatever mode you have it on when you turn off your headset is the one it will stay in when you turn it back on. It becomes the new default. Using enhanced hearing or extra enhanced hearing for extended periods of time may increase noise exposure, so just use those buttons to find the setting that suits your needs. These same principles can be applied to your active noise reduction. In the case of A&R, you would make the same adjustments from comfort to natural to enhance and extra enhance, but instead of changing your hear-through volume, it affects the gain or the receive volume of your incoming audio transmissions. Lastly, just under the volume controls on the left cup, you can see we have the cable connector. This is where you would want to connect whatever down lead you need if you're not using it as a standalone headset. All you have to do is rotate your connector so the keyways line up, apply pressure on the end of the connector until it clicks, and you'll be good to go. When removing the down lead, you just want to make sure you're pulling from the connector and not the cable, as that could cause damage. One such down lead we provide is the RA52 PTT. If you've seen or used INVISIO's V20 control unit, you should recognize the form factor. When connected to the RA72, you'll have dual net capabilities if your supported radio provides that. For a single net radio, PTT1, and if you're using a dual net radio, PTT1 for net A and PTT2 for net B. The small button on the front is the mode button. By holding down the mode button, I can switch between A&R and hear-through modes, just like the power button on the headset, and then adjust those settings by quickly pressing and releasing the mode button. This setup makes the RA5100 ideal for dismounted missions, allowing you to hear your surroundings and easily receive and communicate whatever information is needed. It comes with a MOLLE clip, although different clips are available upon request, and can be swapped out using a 2mm hex key on the silver screws. Do not remove the black screws on the outside of the housing, as that will damage your RA72. We also have USB-A down leads, which you can connect direct to a device like a computer. Now let's cover the care and maintenance side of things. As with any headset, we do recommend you remove the battery from your RA5100 headset for long-term storage. You should also store it in a protected area without excess weight on it and in a dry, well-ventilated area. You can wipe down the outside of the headset with a lint-free cloth, and if it becomes dirty or exposed to salt water, you're going to want to give it a freshwater rinse and allow it to dry. The cups can be replaced as needed. 6 months is the industry standard to have them swapped out to avoid the risk of infection. To remove them, you just have to pry the logo section of the yoke until it pops off, and then pull the cup out. Once the cup's removed, you're going to want to use gradual pressure to pull the cup off of the headset. There's going to be an adhesive gasket, so once that's off, you're going to want to get rid of whatever's remaining. Then you just replace the foam insert in the gauze. Grab your new cushion. They are right or left ear cups, so make sure you have the right one. Remove the backing paper from the gasket and press the cushion in place until it snaps on. Ensure the adhesive gasket makes a good seal by pressing the entire cushion against the headset, and you're good to go. To replace, just slide the yoke back onto the headset and push down until it clicks into place, and your ear cups are good to go. As with any ear cushions, you don't want to expose them to chemicals like sunscreen or repellent, amongst others, as this will cause them to break down and need to be replaced. And that will do it for this video of the RA5100 headset. Hope you found it helpful and informative. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the INVISIO or RA5100 websites, and thanks for watching.